Well, how you doing, folks? This is Brian here with American Hobo 2. So yeah, my back's been bothering me a little bit, but I took a hot Epsom salt bath, did some yoga stretches, meditated, deep breathing exercises. Feel really good. I really do. It just been pulling some muscles, just been really pushing it, and I need to start stretching more. Need to start. I haven't had the greatest sleep in the last few days. I'm gonna be okay now, but I'm getting there on my gear. I've got pretty much all my gear, my little gadget stuff, tools and stuff, fire starter kit's all right there. I don't know what that weighs, maybe 10 pounds probably. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm gonna weigh it all. I'm gonna weigh the whole pack when I get a chance. So I'm gonna, it's gonna be cool, man. I'm gonna keep what I got, man. I've got what I got, and it's pretty cool, and I like it. So I wanted to add a little bit of stuff to my array of stuff, and it's kind of like survival food. Basically, when I hit the road, I'm gonna have it. Um, have it while the going's getting good. Okay, and it's nothing to go. I'm 2 blocks away from a Dollar Tree, which is cool, and I'm about 2 blocks away from a Dollar General. So if I want frozen stuff, like go get frozen broccoli cuts and cauliflower cuts, I'll go get a bag of that. Eat off that for a couple of days with some Velveeta cheese. Whatever. I've been really kind of staying clear of the meat, steering clear of that quite a bit. I am eating some, but I'm not eating a lot. I did splurge on a Big Mac the other day. That was the first Big Mac I've had in, oh God, a year. I'm not a big hamburger fast food place type person. Um, I tend to eat very simple, and I eat pretty darn healthy actually. And I take quite a bit of supplements, so I really try to keep myself up, especially when I'm on the road. If I'm going to go on a journey for a week or two, I like to just be prepared. If I'm going to camp, whatever, I can camp somewhere. I'm good to go. So, as a go-to, just to show you, they've been having these at Dollar Tree, and every time I go through there, I like to pick up 2 or 3 of them. Okay. And this, I'm not going to eat. I had one today, but I'm not eating any more of these. These are going to be for the road. So these are Trail's Best Snacks to Go. 220 calories, uh, not too bad on the sodium. 12 gram, low sugar, low fat, high protein, 9 grams protein. What you get is you get little beef jerky, beef steaks, sunflower kernels, and raisins. They're almost like the protein packs to go. They got to be refrigerated. These don't need to be refrigerated. They're 1.8 ounce. So we're talking like about a half a pound right here. And they're really good. They'll keep. You just pull them open. There's a meal. It's a breakfast meal, lunch meal, dinner meal, whatever you want. Or just a quick lunch. And there you go. So I've got these. I wanted to put them over with my stuff over here. I'm just going to be kind of packing stuff in on this corner here. And so I won't have to buy when I leave to hit the road. I'm good. And my boss, he tends to get this stuff all the time from this company about 45, 50 miles down the road in Colorado, and it's called Mountain Man. Okay, and they make like all these nut mixes and stuff like that. Mountain Man, forgot what it's called. Mountain Man Trading Company, but they got some really good nut mixes, like trail mix stuff, and it is phenomenal. I mean, it's just really wholesome, nuts and stuff like that. Now, in the event that, and I did buy some of this today because I haven't had this in about a year, and I'm going to start buying it if I can once a week. And I drank half a bottle, and it's California Gold Function 100% prune juice. Okay, and I'll tell you what, this stuff, if you drink this, there's one serving. If you drink this bottle, it's 370 calories, but it's just packed full of the sugars in this they're pretty high. They're very high. But what's nice, it's got 2 grams of protein. It's got potassium, a lot. 25% of your potassium. It has low sodium, very high carbohydrates and stuff, but the other benefits, who cares about it? It has Dietary fiber, 9 grams of dietary fiber. This is like better than oatmeal. This stuff here is like pure fiber. And it cleans your system out to the max. You know, you eat, and I've been drinking like cranberry juice too, so it's ocean spray, 8-ounce cup, half of a smaller bottle every day. It's really good for your kidneys. It keeps your kidneys, your intestinal, urinary tract. It just really, you don't need to, it keeps everything good, man. Okay. So I bought them. I also bought these little things just to have a couple. I'm not really big on them, but they're called Nutella bread with breadsticks to go. So it's like you get about 10 breadsticks with a little thing. It's like 260 calories per thing. Hazelnut spread, like hazelnut peanut butter. I've got a jar of peanut butter, so these are really good to have. So I like to keep a couple of them. Just, they don't weigh nothing. They don't. They weigh, shoosh. We're talking like, I don't know what the ounces is. It didn't say the ounces on here. Usually it does. It's 1.9 ounce. So it's 1/10 more of an ounce than snacks to go. So that's cool. And it doesn't take up a lot of room in your pack. I mean, it's just, there you go. There's like a couple days worth of food. If I'm starving or if I really need something to eat, I've got it. Another thing I'm going to have is I keep a can of this beefaroni, this Chef Boyardee, and I'll just keep 1 can of it. I mean, it's a meal, and that in itself weighs like almost a pound, just 15 ounces, just about a pound. So that's adding to your weight. I just like to have that if I'm camped out somewhere in my cook kit and I want a hot little meal here. There you go. So I've got that. Okay. Another thing I like to have is the Campbell's Kitchen Classic, the chicken noodle soup. 140 calories per can, and I believe the ounces of this can is just shy of a pound. About 1.5 ounces less than a pound. So I'm also going to put that in my pack. So that's another can there that I'm going to have. So 2 cans. And then I'll eat off these here. And probably tomorrow I'll have this for dinner. I got a really good breakfast here, so I'm cool. And he's usually got like a little Chex Mix. I'll have a cup of that, and I'll have an apple. That'll be my lunch and for a snack. And then I'll have that hearty ham bean soup for dinner, or the chicken with rice, either one. And I'll just get them as I go. I can go over there daily, and depending on what I want, I can get loaded potatoes. Whatever I want to get, I can just get a can of that. It's pretty much a, per can, it's like 110 calories per can, or 260 per can, or a half a can. So these are like my go-to dinners with an apple. So pretty healthy, low fat. So I like to keep them just so I got stuff to eat. And he's got yogurt down there daily, so I can have a yogurt, or I can snatch one of them and bring them right up to my room and have it whenever I want, He's got little egg things down there. I usually have 2 little cheese-filled egg things down there, no meat. Usually a piece of wheat toast with some margarine on it, a cup of orange juice, and a bowl of Raisin Bran, and a cup of coffee. That's usually my breakfast, and that's good enough for me. And I'm going to be going in tomorrow. I'll walk in tomorrow about 7 or 8 or whatever tomorrow at work. And I had to do some cleaning around the shop. And then he owes me quite a bit of money now. And about $560 he owes me for like 4 days work. And then other than that, I bought a notebook because I needed some storage envelopes. And I bought these because I've got a crap load of change. These are coin wrappers to put like dimes, pennies, and pennies, dimes, nickels, and quarters in. They're just good to have because you can literally, what's cool about it is you can just take them to a bank and they're already counted out, and you're good to go, man. And you can just put them in there, they're counted out already, and you can exchange them in. So, and it's currency. And I've got about $22 in this jar that this phone's sitting up against. So it's just nice to have that. Just some added $10 to the little stash here. So you got $10 there. If I'm close to a Dollar Tree, and they're going to be there for a couple of days, there's my food for a couple of days without blinking an eye. And I really like doing that. I think it's a smart move. And then the next thing on my agenda is I'd like to start getting some green tea. Green tea, for all intents and purposes, is really good. So I'm getting there. Little by little, I'm getting there, and I'm enjoying it. And I'm just kind of taking one day at a time. And I don't know how long this is going to last. I know eventually here I'm going to probably be hitting the road. So be it. I'll hit the road. But I'm getting things together little by little. Um, and I gotta kind of beef up on my vitamins. I want to get some other vitamins. These Dollar General brand, it's okay. I want to get some Centrums or One-A-Days, the Men's Pro Health Edge, and get some more vitamin C, the 1,000 milligrams, where I can do that. And then I'll be taking these emergencies, these packets. I really like taking them daily. One of them a day is awesome. And it's just nice to have these. So when you're traveling, you've got what you need. You can your nutrition, your supplements, the gadgets I got, lighting, illumination. We'll see how this week goes here. I'd like to take a walk up to Walmart and see what they used to have these little smaller sleeping bags, which I really want. I want a smaller warm weather sleeping bag because I got this one here. It weighs 4 pounds. If I can eliminate a couple pounds, that means that's a couple less pounds in my pack, and I can concentrate on lighter gear, but more on food and other things, necessities. So I've been watching a score full of videos lately. Oh, it just amazes me. One of the ones I think it's like Sensible Prepper City Preparedness. Very good channel. I'll get more into that. I'll be watching it more and getting more into it, so I'll refer you to him. And I'll tell you what, Sensible Prepper, if you can watch that, he's got so many videos on that. He's phenomenal, and he reviews a lot of products, and I highly recommend watching it. As well as Survival Theory. That's a really good channel there. I'd be watching that guy every chance I get. Steve Wallace, Gray Bearded Green Beret, Corporal Kelly, Corporal's Corner. Just a slew of them, and I'll be naming them as I go along. But anyway, what's it going to be like in the next 4 years with Biden? I'll tell you what, I'll be getting more into that as time goes on. But I wanted to tell you a few things that I've been doing lately. I'm out of data on my phone, but I have Wi-Fi. My phone is paid up for another 3 weeks. So what I did, I went ahead and the other night, I went and bought a lottery ticket for $2 with the Powerball option. I buy them every once in a blue moon. I should be doing 1 or 2 a week for like $3 or $4 a week, hoping I win anything. Heck, you could win 50 grand. But while I was there, I went ahead and bought a Total Wireless. I'm doing the $25 plan. I went and got the $35 plan. So I get 5 gigabytes of data and a month's service starting next month. And I have an account thing on my phone, an app. So I'm a step ahead. I'm a step ahead, man. I've got my phone paid up for a frickin' month. Right there, another month. Just every time I get a chance, stay ahead. And depending on, I'll probably pick up another $35 card. So I've got another extra month paid up on my phone. So that phone is paid up. I don't have to worry about, I've only got a day left on my phone. No, that ain't happening. So, as far as your phone's concerned, I've been noticing a lot of little weird changes on these phones, man. They do what they want to do. They really do. You can turn the data off, and I'll tell you what, depending on what kind of apps you got on there, I am like, man, Facebook has its pluses and minuses. If you want to keep, post stuff and you're family oriented, and you can strike a moral balance with some moral fortitude behind what you're doing online, I think you'll be okay. But for the most part, there's so many scams on there, and it uses a lot of data. And it's always giving you notifications, recommended friends, people there's always scam artists trying to find this and that. It's amazing. It's like a melting pot of scam artists in there. And when you get on there, you're just opening yourself up to stuff. Yeah, it just amazes me how it is. It just really amazes me. So watch what you do on that phone there, man. Nothing's private. And so I just wanted to do this video. little by little, I'm getting gear together, which I've been wanting to get together, and that's cool. The next thing I'm going to be getting together is my to-go hygiene when I leave, my hygiene bag that I'll have. And that'll have my hygiene in it that I'm not going to be using, that I will take, that will go with me, and I'll take it with me. And whatever little stuff I got here, the amenities at the motel here, whatever, I'll use their little stuff here just to keep clean with. You know, I've been buying a couple things. I like that Dove Men's Care soap. I like that Old Spice bar. It's called Old Spice Bath Bar. Man, it lathers up good. It rinses clean. It smells so good, and I like it. And a bar of it'll probably last a good 10 showers if you know what you're doing with it. And you use some scrubby things, little nylon things. You can lather them up, and they really lather up with a good, bar of soap will last you while you can lather your whole body up with 2 lather ups, and it's good. And I bought some other razors. We'll see how they go. I don't want to take a lot of them. I just need to take, like probably 3 of them, 2 or 3 good disposable razors, and I get them as I go. You can always pop off somewhere and replenish. Usually a disposable razor, I can get about a good 4 shaves out of them, really good close shaves. And I got my electrical razor. When I want to buzz this off, I buzz it off, especially in the summertime. So, but yeah, everything's great. And as I said, I'm just taking it one day at a time. I'm getting all my little gear together that I got, that I need. And when I'm ready to pull out of here, I'll be pulling out of here. Not a problem. And the next thing I'll be doing is I'll get this cook set up I got here, and determine whether I want to take this other cook kit too. So I got 2 cook kits. So either way, I'm going to be fine. Everything will work out just great. So I can cook stuff up in the field, not a problem. So yeah, because I do want to do some camping in some undisclosed locations that where I'm not going to be, people aren't going to molest me in any kind of way, cops, park rangers, or anything. I can just go stealth camp somewhere and be left alone, not have too many dealings with people other than a few occasional campers that are just there temporarily. Just got to really recon everything out where you go, check it out, see if there's homeless populations camped out there, because then you run the risk of them if you leave for the day or whatever. You want to get somewhere where you're stealth camped out, where no chances are maybe 1% someone's going to see your location with your gear there in your bag. Because I lose what I got. That means I got to get all that crap over again. So yeah, and I've got quite a bit of gear, a grand worth of stuff or more. So, but anyway, let me let you guys go. I got some stuff to do. I was going to get this change jar here up and going, and get these quarter rolls and stuff I got. See what kind of cash I got, what I can set aside, what I'm going to use for laundry, etc., etc. So, all right, I'll get back with you. Have a good day. This is Brian, over and out. Bye.